Ajilaga din de Nagaland police pra yedi chumukitima rhododendron hall de narcotics aro cybercrime oporde luigena ekta press conference station press conference de IGP Vikram Khalete aro Commissioner of Police Dimapur Kevituto Sopira kuthagurina jaw homoy tahan janai di sheki Chua sal 2024 laga sal de narcotics drugs oporde luigena 199 cases registered kurigena ase gushe tate 343 manudu arrest kura lagabi chanai digina thagisha itukla no hulibi in the last 2 weeks of January drugs worth rupees 8 crores 31 lakhs 25,000 seize kura lagabi chanai digina ase tade 7 cases registered kurigina ase kote 14 June du mota manu 4 June maki manu total 18 June ge arrest kura lagabi chanai digina ase kota kurigina ja homoy yade police department brabi public khan ge appeal kure ase ki jodi amikan laka state Nagaland de drugs laga opodi luigena iku suspicious activity an dikhi paile do police khan ge report korole koigena ase aro tahan itu koi ase ki jodi enaka information khan pass korle do public khan laga identity do tan disclose na kurbo aro ituklan hoigena source tia manu khan ge handsomely reward dibole bi itu chanai digena ase press conference tia homoitan itu guise ki Nagaland police pra amikan laga state Nagaland de drug menace opodi luigina tahan laka page tia ase aro tahan public khanaga support cooperation luigina state te itu narcotics drugs to hatai digina age lui jabole koigena ase aibi press conference te department bra detail pra koigena ase tahan drugs kiman thurigena ahise nolibi tahan kiniga kam kurigena ahise tahan detail pra koigena ase aibi amikan press conference te sailo
First of all, our DGP sir had asked me to tell you that he is not in position to come because of some preoccupied and some pre-planned assignments in headquarters Kohima. So he has asked me to have some interaction with you regarding the multiple things which we are doing mostly related with your narcotics and secondly related with the cybercrime. So today's press conference, first I would like to give a very warm welcome and wish you a very, very happy new year. First time we are meeting in this new year. We all know with the strong support and initiative from the police headquarters and the government of Nagaland's involvement, Nagaland police is taking a lot of steps for containing the menace of narcotics, drugs, and the related crime in the state of Nagaland. We are deeply committed and we are deeply dedicated when it comes to controlling this particular problem for the state of Nagaland. We are having a lot of interstate coordination and cooperation. We have even put multiple kind of systems in place which are helping us to analyze, to operate in real time whenever this information from the sources we get regarding the transport of drug through the state of Nagaland. So in the state, I would like to bring to your kind notice, in the last couple of weeks, we could register 7 cases and drugs more than 2 kgs of heroin have been seized, which is worth in market, if we go with a market price list, then also it more than 10 to 15 crores. So this particular seizure, which has been made in the last couple of weeks, have made us to talk to you and tell you regarding the modus operandi and little bit details about that. Also, I will be sharing in the last 1 year, that is last in 2024, like we have taken a lot of steps for the detention of the drug traffickers. How many cases were total registered, that also I am coming to. So in last year, in 2024, we could register 199 cases of narcotics drugs trafficking. 343 persons were arrested, and we have sent out of that some 60 people for those are the main traffickers for the detention under the NDPS Act. We have just estimated the last year's total seizure, wherein ganja was around 545 kgs, which is valued around 2 crore 72 lakhs. Opium around 1010 kgs, that is 1010 kgs, which worth around 47 crores 51 lakh. Heroin 15 kg and 211 grams have been seized last year, which worth around 53 crore and 23 lakhs. Brown sugar 1 kg and 993 grams, which worth around 7 crore 97 lakhs. Crystal meth 694 grams, worth around 4 lakh 16,000. Yaba tablets 57,794 numbers, which again 2 crore 31 lakh 17,000. Synthetic drugs around 1 lakh 91,956, and cup syrup 17,290. So this is a huge seizure for a state of Nagaland. Nagaland being, we all know, somewhere used as a transit route also. So in multiple of these cases, we try to unearth the forward and backward linkages. What is forward linkages? That is where this drug was supposed to go, and backward is from where it has originated. So to great extent, in the drugs which are seized in Nagaland, the origin is majoritarily from the Manipur end. The senders, the main suppliers are based in Manipur. So like the persons which are arrested are like, this drug is meant for state as well as to again send further to either to Assam or to different states. Even we could get the links up to the states, like we provided information to Karnataka, we could provide the information, even we could get the links up to Punjab. So those are the links which also we try to unearth, and we just try to investigate these cases thoroughly. So now we are having a narcotic PS in Kohima, which is having a jurisdiction for the state of Nagaland, and we are having a Dimapur, Kohima. These are the units are majoritarily indulged into the seizures. The last 7 cases which I said, which has taken place in last couple of weeks, out of which 3 are registered under CP Dimapur jurisdiction and 4 in Kohima. So in this last couple of week cases only, we arrested 14 male, 4 female, total 18 were the arrest. 203 soap cases, that is the soap boxes they call, were seized. Every soap box carries around 10 gram plus some quantity, 11, 12, 13 grams. The drug seizure is 2 kg and 375 grams. And if we go with the plain estimate, it is ranging around 14 crore plus. So that is the cost of this drug. Now I will just come one by one to the cases in Kohima. I will even request CP Dimapur to put a light on Dimapur cases, and myself and SP Narcotic will put a light on Kohima cases. So in Kohima, the first which I am reading out for your knowledge, 28/1/25, a mobile unit party of narcotic PS was set up and detailed MVCP was done. So during this seizure, we arrested one Muskidul Haq. He is resident of Nagav, Assam, and from his possession, we could catch 50 soap cases. I will just show, this is the first case, the picture of the case, and the seizure is there. Some 50 soap cases were seized. The person was arrested. On 31/25, again, we could arrest 2 people. One is Thumpukto Feso and another is Thumputu Vishwu. Both are the residents of Dimapur, and the drug seized from their possession was 10 soap boxes. So this is a case which have taken place on 31/2025. So this is the picture of the thing. Now the case again on 2/2/25, one person Vikolu Domai, resident of Kohima. So he has been arrested with 1 soap case. This is a minor seizure, but we are keeping all the track of the things. And very recently, yesterday only, on 4/2/2025, 2 people were arrested along with 74 soap boxes. So this is the case. The 74 soap boxes were seized. The persons was Saku Venu. He is a resident of Fake district, and another was Daniel Merenmai. He is from Manipur. He is from Kankopki, Manipur. So the 50 soap cases were seized. In short, I have already told the route is via Manipur. It is coming to Nagaland. Then in Nagaland, it may remain here certain for the local sale, and then again the rest of the quantity they are again going beyond the state. So this is the overall understanding about the drug cases. And to great extent, as I have said, we are having the different sources. We are getting credible information from the different sources. Even public is cooperating from their end. Also, we are getting a lot of cooperation. Last year, when we all know, like DGP have appealed to the general public of the state to support this drive, that complete annihilation of these kind of things from the state of Nagaland. So to that extent, we are very thankful. A lot of good things have taken place last year, and we are hoping that this year again we will go with the same vigor and zeal what we got the response from the public also regarding these kind of things. That is what I would like to say. Eventually, if anything to be added, I will add. I will just request CP Dimapur to kindly address.
Good afternoon, friends. Regarding the three cases of narcotics seizure and subsequent registration of cases in the last 1 week under the Commissioner of Dimapur, like in all the three cases, we should say like it's not a chance encounter or chance catch. We have an int, we have our sources, like as we've been pursuing our state's policy of like war against drugs since the last 2 years and under the dynamic leadership of our ADGP, who is really interested to do away with this menace of drug trafficking and drug using in the state of Nagaland. So we have developed our sources, and I always appeal to the public also, like many a times people say like when they come to office they say like yeah Amila colony they be machine without any specification. But then I've always been appealing to the public of Dimapur, Chumukedima and Newland, like whenever you suspect any suspicious activities, just give us a call. We'll never let out your identity. So likewise, people have been cooperating, and then because of that, like as I here said, like we already had, some of you are aware, like we had a pre-trial destruction in the first week of January, where we destroyed almost around 10 kilograms of heroin-related drugs, besides other psychotropic substances. So the three cases which we have managed to detect, and then we could arrest and register cases. Like we have registered three cases. Out of these three cases, we have arrested 8 persons, where there are five male and 3 female, and then with that we have seized even 3 vehicles related to these cases, along with even cash also. We have seized 1,76,600 rupees from the peddlers. So now the modus operandi, like from across the border from Myanmar, it comes to Manipur, and from there it is crossing Dimapur, or rather Nagaland. So now the Nagaland as such has become a transit point. It is not the destination, which we are finding now is like it first goes beyond our borders. It reaches Manja area or Laurjan Khatkati area, and from there it is making inroads like for the local market, for the local consumers. But as of now, since the last 6 months, what we have seen is like they don't dare to bring it inside. So the people who are consuming these drugs from the consumers from Dimapur and surrounding areas, they are going to Katkati, Larojan or Manja area to procure their daily needs or their consumptions. So with the strict check-in and then due to the efforts of the agencies which are into force, which we are using, not only the police but then other related agencies also, we are cooperating, we are hand in glove, and then we are trying our best to do away with this menace. So now they are hardly transiting through Nagaland, but destination is not Dimapur now. So it's reaching nearby Assam, and from there it is making its way in, or that the local users or the local peddlers, they are going beyond our state borders to procure and then to supply to the consumers in Dimapur and its surrounding areas. So now most of the seizures, in fact all the three seizures which we have made during the last month, some 10 days or so, like they are always using this some private vehicles, and then they are all hidden in false compartments. So it is very difficult to detect, but due to the efforts of our teams which are involved in checking this drug menace, we could somewhat detect and making these achievements. But we know that there will be lots more which will be going there undetected. But as we are doing now, we are giving our best, and we'll be giving our best in the days to come also to do away with this drug peddling and consuming menace. So as always, I'll always appeal to the common man, to the public of the citizens of our state, and particularly under the Commissioner of Dimapur, like if you find any suspicious activities where you suspect that drugs are under transaction or being abused, I always request once again, like, to give us the information. Just give us a call, which we have displayed all the mobile numbers of all the officers up to the level down to the OCs, and up to from OC up to CP. We have displayed the phone numbers in all prominent places across Dimapur, Chumukidima and Newland. So I once again request the citizens to cooperate so that in the long run, as a team, as a society, we do away with this drug menace. Thank you.
Our CP Dimapur has mentioned the same way, like we appeal to the entire public of the state to share the information with the police. We already kept all our contact numbers very much available. Secondly, another important point I would like to make regarding this cyber crime thing. Regarding cyber crimes, yes, Nagaland police have registered certain cases in a recent past, and we all know, like, this is one of the another troubles which is in offing, because everyone carries a mobile. Mobile is now a kind of inalienable part of our body. Like, no one can even think of half an hour without the device, and all it starts from there. These cyber criminals are like just placing some traps, and the gullible public, wherever they feel like there is a promise of getting some handsome returns with a small investments, then there is something like some gift have arrived at particular place, and you just have to do something so that, like, that gift can be delivered to your address. Then they will just sometime even go for kind of a sextortion thing. They will make a video call, and then they will say ki now you have been filmed in a very inappropriate manner, and they will keep on pushing for getting the money. Because of societal things and the particularly the bad publicity, the individual succumbs to that kind of pressure. Another modus operandi, they will promise the youth of a good jobs, in some Western countries, particularly Southeast Asian countries. And once they are there, they have been just like kept there as a kind of in a captivity, and then they will pressurize them to indulge into cyber crimes. So there are very different, very difficult modus operandi these criminals are coming with and evolving, and now no one is immune from that. We also might have seen the messages like I got a message like you got some reward points in SBI, you redeem the reward points. Now, unless until I know there is no reward points in my SBI account, and if they just say ki you cash redeem some 8,000 points into your account, I will just click the link. Once I click the link, in no time, my account is like controlled by them, and because I have to fill some particulars, na, they will give a link, so I will keep on sending. Like I will tell my account number, then I will tell my DOB, and those 2 3 credentials which are crucial for them, they enough for them, and then they will immediately take away all your balance from your account. So those are the things which are very much like we have to be aware. And whenever any cybercrime kind of a thing you comes across, if any call or if any fraud or if you have been cheated, you please call 1930. That is having a geofencing kind of a, so that like if you call 1930 in Nagaland from Dimapur, it will land up in Kohima, and that is having some SOP. So the account in which your money have traveled, the account gets blocked immediately, and the next to next, like from that account, if that money have again further went to another couple of accounts, so those accounts also get blocked. So whatever is the amount, like whatever the minimum compensation or a minimum this thing immediate measure, the money which has been blocked in the account can be given back to the victim. So many times like we are not aware about these different helplines. There are multiple different helplines for multiple different kind of crimes. Child helpline is there, women helpline is there regarding domestic violence. Then the cyber helpline is there. So we should keep on calling these helplines. Once you call helplines, at least some particular step regarding the law enforcement agencies involvement you are calling for, and then LEA, once they are involved into that, then at least to a certain extent the crime can be controlled or it can be stopped. Apart from that, regarding this drug flow, which is coming from Myanmar, then to Manipur, then to Nagaland, is again a transit. Certain quantity getting consumed, again it is going out, and these people, they are making very very sophisticated kind of a concealments inside the vehicles by making some secret chambers. Even I think near fuel tank, I think Ninito can tell, and you can show the video also how you have taken out that particular thing. Very difficult to identify even where that drug has been concealed. So here like we, it's our collective responsibility to come together and to share this kind of infos. If you are having, even you feel this is a pity, no use, I just saw a person consuming drug, okay, then you can just ask his name, you can get his mobile number, you can share that with police. That is also enough, because that's the first step, because police can at least check then with whom he is in touch with, from where he might be procuring. Police might be, with the help of whatever database they are having, they can check with their database. Okay, then okay, probably he is in touch with these people, so he might be procuring from them. So that is the, we sometimes feel कि मतलब इतो तो की लाभ है, इतो तो किबा पाबोले भी ना होए, nothing is there, और इतो दिगिना भी इतो मतलब, but you should not make decision on your own level. If you feel there is something which you feel, your name will be definitely kept like under wraps. No one is going to reveal that from where the information has arrived onto the police. Now these people are arrested here. You have seen like we have told like these many people arrested, but no one knows from where the information flow came to the police, isn't it? So that flow always remains under wraps. That is a source information, and that's that one thing which police never discloses to anyone. So public also, if they feel even it's a small information, a piece of information, that can be a big thing to prevent a bigger crime which is in offing. Like SP Narcotic can put some light on the modus and the things, and Ninot also can put some light on the this thing.
Good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much, sir. As sir said that in Nagaland, the major transit route we have observed that it is coming basically from Manipur, and Nagaland is a transit route. And we got last year some cases that they were in plan to bring it till the state of like Punjab, Karnataka, and other state also. And the another thing is like I want to request that in some cases we found that some people approaches to persons that please take my vehicle from like Khuzama check gate till Dimapur. I will pay you 8,000 or 10,000. But that person like in the what we say he said that yeah I am getting 10,000, so he agree for that person things. And then he got to know that the other persons who have given him car keys and all these things, they have concealed drugs in that car. So don't fall prey to these kind of promises or what we say easy money, because there might be you might get land up in the narcotics cases, and it's very difficult once you get caught with the drugs. The another thing is like for to contain this drug menace, it is not for police alone to contain it. Everyone's cooperation is required, because to seize any kind of drugs we require pinpointed information. Because for if you take examples of this sunflower, it's very easy to hide. If you want to hide, you can hide 1 kg easily in your any saman. So if public comes and share information, it's easy for police to contain this drug menace. And one of like many of our officers are putting their efforts. Like last year also for meritorious service, one of my officer Jasil Yangami got the president's medal for his meritorious service, and he have given very good service, and he got very good commercial quantity seizure also. Along with like many of the officers who are in like narcotic PS in Kohima, they also done very good seizures with following the informations from the people of Nagaland. They went for the seizure. Also, as promised by our DGP sir, who will share information, sir will reward them also, and their identity will be kept secret. So please come forward and share information wherever you get to know about any persons who is involved in this trafficking of illicit drugs. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, and my senior officers and all the members of the press fraternity. I will take this opportunity to shed a light on one or two of the recent operations which we had successfully conducted. First of all, I would like to say that once upon a time, till recently, we had to entirely rely on intelligence sources and external source for getting input regarding drug trafficking. But now, thanks to the leadership and initiatives taken from our PHQ, we now have developed intelligence gathering capabilities in our own police level. So, coming to the operation, we had received the specific information from PHQ regarding a drug consignment which was coming from Manipur to Nagaland. So, we had the specific information that the drugs is being carried in a hidden compartment, most likely in the oil tanker, in the oil chamber. Oh, and it was a small vehicle. So, based on this information, on 21st January, we launched an operation, search and seizure operation within Tumukidima district. By the time we received the information, the drug trafficker had already entered Tumukidima. And so, after 5-6 hours of search and seizure operation, we could successfully locate the persons, the traffickers, and the vehicle. We finally found the vehicle at, late in the night, and then the challenge started of where the drug is hidden, because unlike normal vehicles, this vehicle is specially modified, especially in the fuel tank. So we had to, we have some smart personnel in our anti-extortion team, so they searched the vehicle and went inside the vehicle and checked the oil compartment. So prima facie, if you look at it, it looks like a very normal factory-made oil compartment. But once you start opening it, and once you start to check it thoroughly, there was a small recess hollow races, which was we were able to reach only a very narrow entrance, and from there we could recover 37 of cases, approximately 436 grams of sunflower heroin. So this was one operation where even at the field level, the officers and personnel at the field level, we were very delighted, and we felt good about it, because this was an information which came from our own source. It was a police generated intelligence. So this was one successful operation which we had very recently. And the second one we had was on the 28th of January, where a similar information was received that a drug transaction, a handing and taking over of drugs, will happen somewhere in Tenepe area, in Chumagidima. So after, once again, we launched an operation, and after 1-2 hours of operation, we could catch the lady who received the drugs. We also got the person who delivered it to him, and in the same day, we also arrested the person who we could arrest. Like, we could go up to 3 levels on the same day, and subsequently a case was registered. We could recover some cash amount also, 1,76,000, which our commissioner sir had stated earlier, and a further investigation into the case is going on. We could arrest more persons. I think 2 more were arrested, and a total. So in just these 2 operations, we caught around 536 grams of heroin, 0.53 nearly kg, and so that was about 44 of cases. And with this, I would just like to say that our police personnel at the ground level, at the field level, up to the top, we are all exacting maximum efforts to make this war on drugs a success, and also to make our society a better and safe place for everyone. Thank you.
So as in summing up, I would like to say the way by which the police on ground is active, and we are all doing and putting our level best. So to a great extent, it depends on now the on the part of a public also to come forward and share these kind of informations with us, so as to have the better and a drug-free society and the state of Nagaland, which is our ultimate aim. So for that, we have to strive our level best, and we have to put our best of the efforts. The reward system what has reflected in certain these things. So here, like sources, if they are giving the information, their identity will be kept secret, and they will be rewarded handsomely. That is also there in place. Official level also, those officers of a police who are putting extra efforts and doing, because it's not only senior officers are doing the work. At the ground level, the constable is working, at sub inspector is working, inspector is working, DSP is, everyone is working. So at different levels, there is a reward system is put in place so that their services can be recognized at a particular point of time, so as to motivate them to deliver better for the purpose of the towards their duty. So this is what I would like to add. Anything like from your end, you can ask related. These are the areas majoritarily cybercrime and the drug which I am supposed to talk.
Sir, so has the police confiscated any drugs originating not from Manipur, but from Indo-Myanmar border, that is Nagaland and Myanmar border?
Okay. Nagaland Myanmar border directly entering to Nagaland, that kind of thing yet we have not come across. But yes, we have come across certain individuals from Myanmar. They went on to procuring the drug in Senapati, and they were intercepted in area somewhere in after Mao Gate. They were intercepted. So they were the Myanmar nationals. They entered to India, and they went on to procuring the drug. So this what we could get. Thank you.
So far there's not been it's not on record that drugs has not been smuggled from Myanmar
Directly to Nagaland, that is not there. They are using to great extent that Manipur route. Of course, drug is coming from that side of a border because many of the people which we arrested, particularly based in Manipur, which we could make arrest. So they told ki like they bring it from Myanmar side, then they just repack it here, put it in the that soap boxes and all that. We could get the photographs, we could get the modus operandi, and then they just like they are in touch with to great extent people from Assam, people from Nagaland, even beyond Assam. They call them directly, the phone numbers, and they just went to when they go for picking and coming back. Like last year, we could intercept two from Punjab. So they were like deeply involved into the drug trafficking business in Punjab, and they went up to Nagaland to bring that drug. Sorry, went via Nagaland to Manipur to bring that drug. So something like that modus operandi, which till date we could get. Even sometime they use air channels also, like they will bring it to Impal airport, like we could get one information, and drug they send to Karnataka by air. So that also happens sometimes. So those are the things.
Sir, again, once again, sir, why is Nagaland being used as a transit point?
I think we are ours is like is
International
connectivity might be
border connectivity.
more about connectivity, if I am not mistaken. The highway passes through our state, so naturally. And if you see the people arrested also, if you go to the identity, the local consumption, the local this thing is very less. Like what we have, we can make it out. People from other parts, they are coming and they are taking and going.
Is the Nagaland police taking any step to check the flow of drugs at the entry points, different entry points from Manipur?
Yes, we our check gate in Kuzama, or even check gates in these other parts like Manipur. I think we are having that Puzzoro is the one road which they can take probably fake Puzzoro, Jasami side, and another is Mao gate. So both the places we are having a maximum and optimal checking.
Sir, you've mentioned that 199 cases have been registered in 2004 last year, and around 40 persons have been arrested.
I'll just come to that figure again. 343 people. 343.
340 people.
343.
Okay, sir,
Yeah.
misunderstood. Sorry, sir.
343 arrested. And I tell you, 60 people have been sent for PITS NDPS detention. So what is that? I will just tell you in short. Like out of these 343, those which we feel are the one which can pose a more threat, or they are bigger individuals. So government of Nagaland, it's a government's order to send them for a detention. So that there is a committee which like checks their involvement and all that, and then they put them under detention. So 60 have been sent for a detention out of these 343.